Hey guys, so tonight I was reading through First Peter chapter 2, and there's a little section that I would like to share just as we come up to the election, as we deal with COVID numbers jumping, and just a lot of new rules being thrown at us. We're voting for the person that's going to be in leadership of our country. And so I would just like to share First Peter 2, starting in verse 13. Submit yourself for the Lord's sake to every human authority, whether to the emperor as a supreme authority, or to governors who are sent by him to punish those who do wrong and to commend those who do right. For it is God's will that by doing good you should silence the ignorant talk of foolish people. Live as free people, but do not use your freedom as a cover-up for evil. Live as God's slaves. Show proper respect to everyone. Love the family of believers. Fear God. Honor the emperor. Slaves, in reverent fear of God, submit yourselves to your masters, not only to those who are good and considerate, but also to those who are harsh. For it is commendable if someone bears up under the pain of unjust suffering because they are conscious of God. But how is it to your credit if you receive a beating for doing wrong and endure it? But if you suffer for doing good and you endure it, this is commendable before God. To this you are called, because Christ suffered for you, leaving you an example that you should follow in his steps. This just really stuck out to me tonight. Stuck out to me tonight. Like I said, as we handle all of these new mandates being thrown at us, it literally says to listen to governors, as our governors make all of these new changes. Just coming up with the election, you want someone in a position of authority that you want to listen to, and that's going to adhere to your beliefs, not pushing people either way here, but just be conscious of that. And also, no matter what happens with this election, we are called to follow authority. We are not called to blow things up and get angry and be extreme about it. Jesus' authority ended up nailing him to a cross, and it saved all of us. And so that's just something I want to encourage you to keep in mind during this season. I love, do not use your freedom as a cover-up for evil. Show proper respect to everyone. Love the family of believers. Fear God and honor the empire. That is in verse 16 and 17. I think that's something that we just need to keep in mind, especially just out of that chunk. If you're going to use anything, really keep 17. Make that your verse for right now. Show proper respect to everyone. Whether someone has the same beliefs as you or not, you're called to show respect. Love the family of believers. We gotta stick together, as cheesy as that sounds. Fear God. Above all else, we are called to just fear him and love him and be absolutely amazed by him. And honor the emperor. Yes, emperor. So just a reminder that no matter what happens with this election, no matter what goes on, we are called to be respectful, and we are called to respect our authorities, but above all else, respect God, fear God, and love one another.